Well, hello, it's Bree, and it's BS in the afternoon on Hits 105.5, and I've got a funny story. There's something about tires that I just don't understand, and it's all the numbers on the tires. I just thought it was so the company could track them. But then I asked my best one tire guy. Don't you fear, the best one tire guy is here. If you have to ask, why not ask the best one? Best one tire, that is. Scott!
Bree!
How's it going?
Wonderful. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm really excited that you're here. It's Friday. I love that. I love that for myself because I love a Friday.
Everybody loves Friday because hopefully everyone's off on the weekend and we all get to go out and enjoy ourselves and spend family time together.
I won't be. I will be visiting Santa tomorrow.
No, he's coming to town?
Yeah, he is coming to town.
Are you serious?
Yes, he's going to be at Germain Ford from noon to 3 tomorrow.
Noon to 3.
Yeah.
Is the whole crew coming out?
All of us are going to be doing something that has to do with Santa coming to town at Germain Ford.
That's amazing. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. I'm going to be down there. I'm going to get some hot cocoa and sit on his lap, that's for sure.
Well, that sounds like all the listeners need to come out and visit Santa and get some hot cocoa.
They should, because, it's like almost the last chance to visit Santa before Christmas.
Yes. That sounds like a great time.
He's a busy guy.
Very busy.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm glad that you're here. And it's not to talk about Santa. It's to talk about tires. So my first question. What do the numbers mean on tires? Because somebody told me asked me what size tire I have, and I think it was you because I was talking about how I wanted studded tires, and I didn't know that there was different size tires.
That is correct. So let's just talk about a basic tire.
Okay.
So some of them will come in and they will say, for example, P 225 65 R17.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a bunch of numbers and letters.
Yeah.
A bunch of gibberish for us.
Yeah.
So when somebody comes in or calls us on the phone, they say, hey, I'm looking at trying to get tires. This is my tire size, and they're not familiar with what it is. We try to educate them just so that they know for future reference. So like P on a tire, P means that it's a P metric, like the metric system, like over from where you're from, across the ocean.
Yeah, they use metric.
That is metric. So P means it is a passenger tire. If it says LT in front of the numbers, it means it's for a light truck. Light truck would be 3/4 ton or 1 ton. Either of those letters.
Oh, so it's different, it's different letters for how big your car is.
Yes, that is very correct.
Oh.
Because you don't want to put a car tire on your 1-ton truck because you would wear it out instantly.
Oh, I had no idea. I thought you could just get whatever tires.
That's why you're talking to the best one tire guy, so that we'll let you know.
I am. Okay.
Okay, so let's go 225. So 225 is the width in millimeters of somebody's tire. So 195 is 195 millimeters. 225 is 225 millimeters is how wide their tire is.
Okay.
Okay, so now the second number that you've got on there, let's say it's 65. 65 is the aspect ratio of the height of the tire.
Oh, dear goodness.
Yes, so the aspect ratio is what confuses a lot of people because they think the tire is 65 inches tall, and it's a percentage of the width of your tire.
Oh, that is neat. I think that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
And then the last number, if it's like we talked about, 17, 17 is the rim diameter, 17 inches. That you've got on there.
Is there a lot of different sizes of rims?
There is. So really uncommon right now, 13, 14, and 15 inch. 16 and 17, a little more popular. 18, 19, 20, 21s now. Oh. New Jeeps have 21s and then 22s.
So if I want one of those 22s because I want some big tires on my Jeep so I can go off-roading.
That is exactly what you want. And you want to stop out at Best One because I'll be more than happy to put them on for you.
Well, thank you. That's very interesting.
It's very interesting.
And so is that the only numbers that are on a tire?
Okay, so the R on the tire that people will call, so they'll say, my tire says 225, 65, R17. The R just means that it is a radial tire. So old school people, that are listening, they're used to like a bias tire. So that those are a lot of farmers and stuff like that. They'll come in and well, R just means that it's a radial. It's not a bias tire anymore.
Oh.
Not doing bias anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Don't want any of that bias stuff.
No way. Not at all. So then you'll have the tire will give you a load index. It'll say like 102R. Now, 102, some people think that means it's the speed rating because that's a number. Believe it or not, the 102 is the load index. Load index will tell you how much weight the tire can hold.
Oh.
So different cars, so what's going to go on like a Kia Rio is not going to be the same as what's on somebody's Jeep because the Jeep is going to hold more weight than like a Kia Rio because that car's smaller.
Interesting. So those little like smart cars, do they have even extra smaller ones?
That really small, you have to have like bifocal lenses to see them, like really small.
That's very interesting.
It sometimes it's confusing when you talk to people about it because they're not sure what it means, and then we'll just kind of explain it to them when we're talking to them. So so 102V. So somebody will come in, they'll say, "Hey, it's a 102V," and that just means the letter just means how fast the tire can go. So there are some people that come in, they have like a Z speed rating, 189 miles an hour.
Hold up. There's tires that tell you how fast you can go?
They have the speed rating on there. They are correct. So let me give you an example. If you have a Z speed rating, you can go, it's for 149 miles an hour or faster.
What?
So I'm not putting them on my Chevette because it's not driving 149 miles an hour.
But what if I want to put those on my Jeep?
If you want to, you can, and you can go 149 miles an hour or greater, and the tire will hold up to those speeds.
That's awesome.
So police cars, sheriff's deputies cars that have those obviously have a higher speed rating in case they were to ever have to do something like that.
So what is like a normal tire speed rating?
Most of them on average, believe it or not, is like 130.
Oh, so that's like pretty fast.
Like, why are we driving 130?
I don't know why anyone would drive 130.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
So
very unsafe.
Obviously, if you're driving
that fast.
No.
Don't drive.
Do not drive that fast. We do not recommend that.
We do not recommend driving that fast.
No.
But it would be nice to know that you could. Okay?
That is true. If you needed to. If Santa was coming to town and you needed to get there, but don't go that fast.
Yeah.
Because his sleigh and reindeer don't go that fast.
No. I bet they do.
You think they do?
Yeah. He gets around the whole world in one night.
I wonder what his speed rating is on his sled.
I don't know. I think it's powered by spirit. Christmas spirit. So, like, there probably isn't a speed rating.
Infinity speed rating.
Infinity. It's a lot of people's spirit that he's got, like...
behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, it's amazing.
I need to know what size tires that has.
We can ask him tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow?
Yes, because we're going to see him tomorrow.
Noon to 3.
Noon to 3 at Germain
Oh, my
Ford.
goodness. Okay, so the last numbers we'll talk about is the DOT number. DOT is the Department of Transportation. Now, I like to explain this to everyone that comes in the store. When you buy a used car, there's always a DOT number on the side of the tire that's stamped in the tire. Most of them are anywhere between 6 and 12 digits long. The last 4 digits are the 4 digits that you want to pay attention to the most. The first 6 to 8 tell you what plant it was manufactured in. So if you want to know it was manufactured in Findlay, Ohio, Georgia, Texas, that'll tell you where the plant was manufactured.
Okay.
The last 4 tell you the week and the year that the tire was stamped on the assembly line. So, for example, it says 03/24. That means the third week of 2024. So the third week would be January. That's when that tire was made. So if you go out and you think, oh, my tread looks good on my tires, but you look at the date, and the date is 5+ years old, you need to stop into a tire place, Best One Tire and Auto, so that we can get you some different tires on there because they've been on there for quite a while.
Yeah, because like 5 years is too long, right?
5 years is you're kind of pushing it. That's like I tell everybody, do you want to go out in the dead of winter when your battery's 5 years old and hope that it starts?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you want to replace them. So if you're not sure and you think maybe the tread's good, but your you don't drive it a lot. It sits in your garage and everything else. And you're like, oh, well, let me see how old the tires are. You could go out and look, call and say, hey, my tires are 5 years old. What do you think? And we'd recommend replacing the tires at 5 years old.
Interesting.
It is. It's a lot of numbers on there. Hopefully it breaks up, gives some people some, I know sometimes it's confusing, but hopefully it gives them an idea. The first number is the width. Second number is the height. Third number is the rim. And that's pretty much all we need to know, unless you decide you want to call in and say, I want to go fast in my Jeep. Then we'll give you some better tires to go faster.
Awesome. No, that's super cool. I love the DOT number because I like to know what year my tires were. Because, like, somebody could say that they're put new on there, but it's not.
That is very true. That is very true.
It's insane.
I don't know why people would do that, but people do.
Yeah.
But we're here to educate the community.
Yeah, so now you know to look at your DOT number. Justice for all.
Yes, and if you're buying a used car and you look and
then you know.
And they're old, you can say, hey, let's work out a deal.
Yeah.
I need to go see Scott at Best One and get some new tires before I buy this car.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know what? Thank you for all that information today.
Well, no, thanks for allowing me to come in and be a part of your Santa Claus tomorrow also. That's wonderful.
I'm super excited about Santa.
So excited.
I am super excited.
I'm bringing my grandkids over there.
You better.
Yes.
Are you going to dress up like the Grinch?
If my wife would let me, let's see. If she would let me dress up as the Grinch, I will take Catherine and Gwenny over there, and we will see Santa. And we'll see you.
Yes, you will. You'll see me.
Yes.
I'll be there 11 to 1, but Santa will be there noon to 3.
Wow.
So that's exciting.
So is he, when you go at 11, he's not going to be there yet?
No, I'm coming so I can, wish him good greetings, and I'm going to be super excited. I'm going to be the first one there.
Do you have any, pop things that'll shoot confetti when he comes in?
No, but that would be super cool.
Especially if it was, stars or something, in the air, pop, and he'd come in. And
yeah, cheering.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah, you should get a few people to do that first.
Yeah.
And get him pumped and excited about being there.
I should. Maybe I'll do that. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you again. Don't you fear, the Best One Tire Guy is here. If you have to ask, why not ask the best one? Best One Tire, that is. And we'll see you next week, Scott.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.